Okay, so I had a question about page 434 and 438 for Trig. So I have a sample problem. Identify the conic and find its center and foci if it has any. Of course, if it's a circle, it has a center. If it's an ellipse, it has a foci. So first thing you want to do is separate the parts so that you can complete the square. So the first thing I would do would be rewrite x squared minus 4x plus a space, I need a number for complete the square, minus y squared plus 2y plus a space equals negative 2. Now at this point you'll notice I put spaces in for completing the square, and I also put the number that didn't match any of the groups onto the other side of the equal sign. Now I have one more step. This minus in front of the y squared makes me a little nervous, so I'm going to rewrite it one more time. X squared minus 4x plus a space minus y squared minus 2y plus a space equals negative 2 plus a space plus a space. The spacers on this side are my reminders that whatever I add on one side of an equal sign, I must add on the other. So let's see if we can complete the square. Here, take the middle term, negative 4, divide it by 2, and square it. So negative 2 squared is 4. So this number is 4, and over here in this space, 4, add 4 to both sides. I complete the square so that I factor into a perfect square binomial. Do you know what that binomial is going to be? X minus 2. I have a minus sign here. Now we're going to have to figure out the other one. All right, let's do complete the square again. Negative 2 divided by 2, 1 squared, 1. All right, so this factors into y minus 1. One tricky part though. This 1, because of that minus, is really a minus 1. So if I add a minus 1 to this side, I need to add a minus 1 over here. Be careful with this step. All right, so now we rewrote our equation. Let's rewrite this side. 4 minus 2 plus 4 minus 1, that's 1. Now, when you identify the conic, the general form equations we have, we usually like to have numbers underneath here too, so let's divide everything by 1. And in this case, this side is still 1. But now I have it in the form of the conic, so I can identify all the parts. And remember it said to find the center and the foci, and this is what type of curve, do you know? Is it a circle? Nope. Is it an ellipse? Looks like it could be ellipse, but that's the giveaway. It's a minus sign, which means we have a hyperbola. So in the hyperbola, I need to identify all the different parts, so I know that my h and my k, my a and my b, right? The center in this problem is hk. So the center, let's write it over here, is, what do you think it is? 2, 1. And the foci, or focus points, there are 2 of them, and I need to find those. And based on the formula we had, it should be h minus c k and h plus c k. I have the h and the k and the a and the b. How do I find the c? Oh, I hope you remember this formula from the formula page. C squared equals a squared plus b squared. So I figure that out, and I get c equals plus or minus root 2. So the focal points become h, which is 2, right? or this point here, so I do 2 plus root 2, and 2 minus root 2, and the second point is 1 in both of them. It's the k. So, again, you need your note card with your information about all the different conic sections when you do this, so that you can figure out, once you get it into this form, what conic do you have? The circle, the ellipse, the hyperbola, the parabola, all of those things.